Hi folks, this is Chris Fanning for the Picton Gazette. Well, here I am down at the lake under a glorious sky because it continues to be summertime. And summertime means lots of things happening in the arts. On the cover we have opening night of County Theatre's production of the musical Bitter Girls at the Regent. It was a great success and it continues through August 13th. Don't miss it. Also at the Regent, Eleanor Zitschi anticipates the arrival of the comedy show Middle-Raged this Saturday, July 26th. And in our lead news story, Eleanor reports on the proposal to develop the former North Marysburg Centennial Central School at Lake on the Mountain into an assembly hall and culinary school with 10 guest rooms. Eleanor also has news on design plans for 458 homes in Base 31's Village A. And Jason Parks has some items for us too. Jason?
Thanks, Chris, and greetings from the editor's desk. Catching up with our online stories this week at www.pictongazette.ca, we've got coverage from the tragic weekend on East Lake. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our rescue crews and Prince Edward OPP members who responded to consecutive drowning calls Saturday and Sunday, and join the chorus of those pleading with residents and visitors to practice water safety and wear life jackets if you are going into the waters around Prince Edward County. In the paper this week, I attended the annual 4-H Twilight meeting at Gorland Farms in Ameliasburg and have coverage from that summer staple event. Sophiasburg's Bill Roberts is the first Canadian to be chosen as chair of a PBS board, and I speak with him regarding the challenges facing public broadcasting in the United States. And finally, in my editorial this week, I remind readers about the ecological threats of raw water sourced in Picton Bay. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you very much, Jason. To return to the arts, I had a nice conversation with Maureen Jennings last week. She's the creator of the Murdoch Mysteries, and she was in town to see a production of one of her plays by Théâtre Roulant. You can read about this in this week's Gazette, as well as an account of this year's Music at Port Milford offerings, stemming from their classical music camp for young musicians, with concerts by both faculty and students coming up. That's about it for this week. Thank you very much for tuning in. As always, you can find material at pictongazette.ca, and we'll see you next week.